reporting that there is an email from Harvard. Is that correct?
Yes. Alright, so you want me to open this?
I don't know.
Does that sound like it? I think it is.
What does it say?
Wait, yeah, put it away for a second.
I can't see it.
Yay.
What?
I got accepted.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right!
It's Mark Zuckerberg, creator of Harvard.
Facebook typically exercises about 3 times.
So, who is Mark Zuckerberg? It's safe to say that social media is one of the most revolutionary developments in the last 30 years. Bearing the internet itself and computers, these platforms have changed the way we live more than anything else in recent memory. Their advanced algorithms dictate the news we consume, shape how we entertain ourselves, facilitate connection with friends and family, and play a huge part in how we view ourselves and the world. If you ask a young person today what they think social media is, they might say TikTok or Instagram. But in reality, these were latecomers to the game. The first real splash in social media was Facebook, which was created in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg, a rising star in the computer programming world. Zuckerberg grew up in a progressive Jewish household and started dabbling with computers in middle school. By the time he was in high school, he'd already created different programs ranging from games to media players that used machine learning. In 2002, Zuckerberg enrolled in Harvard University and started developing the precursor to modern social media. One such creation called FaceMash that let people vote on who was the most attractive Harvard student out of a group of photos. The website was so popular that it crashed shortly after Zuckerberg uploaded it to the internet. The following semester, Zuckerberg started a new project called the Facebook. A short 6 years later, Zuckerberg was a household name and his life was chronicled in the movie The Social Network. The movie depicted Zuckerberg as a lonely and sarcastic young man that created Facebook to gain notoriety and get girls. The part about his character has been disputed, but it's undeniable that he became famous after his website quickly spread around Harvard and to other colleges across America.
The thing that I think is actually most thematically interesting that they got wrong is the whole framing of the movie, kind of the way that it starts is, I'm with this girl who doesn't exist in real life, who dumps me, which has happened in real life a lot, and basically they frame it as if the whole reason for making Facebook and building something was because I wanted to get girls or wanted to get into some kind of social institution. And I mean, the reality for people who know me is I've actually been dating the same girl since before I started Facebook, so obviously that's not a part of it. But I think it's such a big disconnect from, I think, the way that people who make movies think about what we do in Silicon Valley, building stuff. Right? Like, they just can't wrap their head around the idea that someone might build something because they like building things.
By 2007, MIT had named Zuckerberg as one of the top 35 innovators under 35 years old, and for good reason. As of 2010, his website boasted an active 500 million users. Despite his resounding influence, Zuckerberg stayed committed to his core mission of providing a create service, not bombarding people with ads to make lots of money. Zuckerberg to this day received a $1 salary as CEO of Facebook. Despite this, he's not hurting for cash. Zuckerberg is worth around $55 billion, but his kids might not be happy that he's planning on giving 99% of his fortune away upon his death.
Facebook has bought the photo-sharing application Instagram for $1 billion.
Now, Instagram allows users to share and alter photos taken with their mobile phones on Instagram's very own
He's
site.
probably holding on to his money for now because of the huge cost it takes to stay relevant in social media. Back in 2012, Zuckerberg sensed that Instagram was becoming a threat to Facebook and eventually bought it for $1 billion in cash and shares. Not a bad investment, considering Instagram now has 1 billion users. Unfortunately, as Facebook grew in influence, Zuckerberg became embroiled in several scandals. Zuckerberg came under fire when US lawmakers accused Facebook of letting Russia use it to meddle with the 2016 presidential election. The trouble continued in 2021 when a former Facebook employee leaked a document saying that the company knew its social media platforms were harmful. Soon after, Facebook announced it was changing its name to Meta Platforms. Some say the name change was an attempt to distance itself from the bad press. However, officially, the company said it was trying to usher in the next wave of social media through the metaverse, a virtual reality world that allows people interact with avatars of their choosing. The public might not have as much faith in this new digital world as Zuckerberg, who put $10 billion towards developing the metaverse in 2021. In February 2022, stock dropped 26.4% in one day due to Meta Platforms' dismal quarterly sales figures. Only time will tell if Meta Platforms will be as revolutionary as Facebook. Either way, there is no denying that Zuckerberg has changed our world in ways we are just only beginning to understand.